2003. Ladies and gentlemen, looking at Doha city skyline on the right side, while many of the buildings sprung up during the massive construction boom of 2003 to 2006. And just think a few decades back, it had no significant buildings in it, except for the pyramid-shaped Sheraton Hotel. And now the skyline continues to grow under the guidance set forward by the Emir, the National Vision 2030. The vision aims to advance Qatar society and also addresses topics like human rights, education, and how to diversify its economy beyond oil and natural gas. And ladies and gentlemen, along the city skyline, if you could spot the replica of Empire State Building, that's the headquarters of International Bank of Qatar, Al Ashmak Tower. And it commemorates a large stake of Qatar, the Empire State Building in New York. Just keep your eye out on the right side. A famous landmark in Corniche is the statue of Oryx. Ori the Oryx was the official mascot of the 2006 Asian Games that was held in Doha, Qatar. As the Oryx, or Al-Maha in Arabic, the national animal of Qatar, due to its rareness and beauty, and has the ability to detect rainfall. The feast of a gentleman that we can see in the buildings or everywhere. He is the ruler of Qatar, the Emir, His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, who came to power on June 25, 2013. He was declared a crown prince in a televised speech after his older brother stepped aside in 2003. His Highness is the 8th ruler of Qatar. He was the youngest crown prince in the Arab world. He was born in 1980 and a graduate of Sandhurst Royal Military Academy in the UK. He speaks English, French, and Arabic. Ladies and gentlemen, Qatar's population is 2.7 million. 14%, 1/4, are the citizens, the Qataris, while the rest are expatriates. The largest groups are the following. First are the Indians, followed by Nepalese, Filipinos, Sri Lankans, Bangladeshis, Pakistanis, and the others are from the MENA region, Middle East and North Africa. 76% of the population male, while 24% female. So calling out single ladies out there, Qatar has a lot of gentlemen waiting for you. And as we get closer to the skyscrapers, ladies and gentlemen, the first tower coming up on the left side is called Albida Tower. It is inspired by the flower. It was built in 2009 that stands 215 meters. The blue tower next is the World Trade Center. It was built in 2013 that stands 242 meters. The headquarters of Qatar Petroleum. And the bullet-shaped building, Burj Doha, encased in an aluminum shroud that keeps the building cool, and a sun filters through. Gorgeous pattern fills the building interior, an Islamic design called Mashrabiyah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please turn your eyes on the right side. The giant teapot, or dala in Arabic, is a symbol of Qatari hospitality, as used in serving the traditional Arabic coffee called gawa in majlis. Majlis is an important part of Qatari culture, and it's a large front room that is used for entertaining male visitors. Well, women also receive female visitors too, but in separate area, and it's deeper within the home. People come to Majlis to socialize, discuss business, and share the spicy flavor of gawa along with sweet dates. Ladies and gentlemen, gawa is made of cardamom, saffron, and mocha seed. So later on at the market, you can taste gawa. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please turn your eyes on the left side. The cylinder-shaped building covered with diamond pattern. The blue tower on the left side, that's Tornado Tower. one of the tallest skyscrapers that was built in 2008, and it stands 200 meters. Tornado Tower houses Canada, Australia, and Turkey embassies. And we are now in the heart of the city, the central business district. In terms of transportation in Qatar, ladies and gentlemen, meter taxi, limousine, and even Uber are easy to find. And there's a public transport system. The integrated rail and metro system is partially operational and will be fully operational by the end of this year. The telecommunication system is upgraded into an entirely fiber optic network. On the right side now, ladies and gentlemen, Doha Exhibition and Convention Center. With the twin towers on the right corner, 5-star hotel, Marriott Marquis, which is just adjacent to City Center Shopping Mall. Ladies and gentlemen, in just 50 years, Qatar has gone from a pearling and fishing country to an oil giant with the highest per capita gross domestic product in the world, roughly at $134,600, and is even kinda underestimate to the real wealth of the citizens of Qatar. And the citizens are about 370,000 of them, with an average income of well over $400,000. Qatar sits on the world's third largest natural gas reserves, which contributes largely to its wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, Qatar is the wealthiest country in the world when we look at its gross domestic product per capita, based on purchasing power parity. The country developed itself based on natural gas, oil, and diverse investments around the world. Well, there are many countries in the world which have fossil fuels, but few have done, as well as Qatar, to take advantage of them. And the support of the United States, as well as decades of store preserve, have also helped to stabilize the growth and development of the country, making it now the richest country in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the blue tower coming up on the right side is the Qatar Financial Center. It was built in 2005 to develop Qatar's financial services industry. The country believes it can become a financial services leader for the Gulf states, thanks to its relative stability and large base of capital. And ladies and gentlemen, even though that most of the population is Sunni Muslim, Qatari government has created a more liberal stance on faith, and we Christians can actively practice our religion. In fact, there are several churches have been built in recent years. We have a religious complex which can be found in the suburb, and it houses different denominations like Roman Catholic, Greek and Coptic Orthodox, Pentecostal, Anglican, and Seventh-day Adventist. The iconic landmark up ahead, ladies and gentlemen, is called Al-Wada Arches, which is inspired by the basket that the pearl divers used in collecting oysters during the pearling season a few decades back. Al-Wada Arches serve as a gateway that connects from Central Business District to Lusail City. Lusail is a new city that will host the opening ceremony and the final match of the FIFA World Cup 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, Lusail is a real flower that grows in Qatar. Now on the right side, behind the high walls, there's a prestigious home of the royal family in Doha. Those are only one of the many palaces of the royal family in Qatar. Well, the official residential palace is located on the outskirts, and it's called the Washba Palace. Ladies and gentlemen, now that Doha has open itself to international business. Well, it has to balance global influences such as Western style consumption and liberal lifestyle with its own cultural identity and roots, which are based on a strong Islamic and family values. And even though Qatar is an Islamic country, there's a nightlife in Doha. Alcohol consumption is partially legal. There are several five-star luxury hotels that serve alcohol to non-Muslim customers. And although it's strictly regulated, so in order for you to purchase alcohol for personal consumption, you have to obtain a permit or a legal license. And licensure is by a salary category. Ladies and gentlemen, Qatari customs maintain a balance between the male and the female. For example, in traditional schools, boys and girls are taught in separate classes. And this balance stems from the ancient roots that are reflected in the Arabic language, where even verbs have a male and female conjugation. Now the beautiful buildings up ahead, ladies and gentlemen, those are five-star hotels here in West Bay. The first one is Al Ghazal Resort, behind a St. Regis Hotel, and far right, Intercontinental Hotel Doha. And those are prime examples of high-end services and amenities available in Qatar. And there you'll find an elegant suites, fine dining restaurants, relaxing spa, and of course the beautiful beach. Ladies and gentlemen, as a Middle Eastern Islamic nation, while Qatar's perspective on women's rights and freedom is progressive, many women hold high position in the government and companies, including the position of leadership, and their pay is equal than that to a man. And Qatari women have a freedom to drive cars in Doha. They can also go out of the country without a male guardian. Ladies and gentlemen, Qatar's deep appreciations of worldwide cultures, and one of the beautiful places